Hello there, folks. This is Matt once again. Just wanted to do another podcast just for fun. I enjoyed doing the last solo podcast, and granted, I probably can't do that every week because that'd really be like I'd be bitching about everything. But want to do this. I was inspired by a very good guy, Fabio. The Italian Stallion 51 is his YouTube name. Definitely check him out. He did a series of podcasts, 4-part podcasts about cartoons that should be on DVD or deserve a better DVD. So I want to do a podcast about TV shows that I would like to see either on DVD or have a better DVD. And let's go get into it. The first show that I'm going to mention is, I guess the best way to do it is to poorly sing the theme song, which I enjoyed. Let's see. Dun 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 dun. Drunks and losers, dwarves with limps, flows and hoes and one-eyed pimps. Down the alleyway they creep. They're all your friends when you can't sleep. Dun 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Come with me and you will see a late night freak show, Jubilee. Kit the Sandman in his sack. Stay up late, Insomniac. Insomniac with Dave Attell. For those who don't know, this was a show way back on Comedy Central. I know it was on for a few years. I think at least 4 years. Could be wrong on that. But this comedian, Dave Attell, he would be getting done with a comedy act at a club, and then after it, he would go out on the town from like 11 p.m. or midnight up until 6, 7 a.m. and just see, kind of like the song says, all these crazy people that are in the nightlife of the town that he's in, whether it be in New York, Austin, let's see, there was San Francisco, Key West, Anchorage, Alaska. I mean, wherever the town is, just all the crazy people that he would meet, the drunk people he would meet, porn stars that he would meet. He got into a porn convention at one point. A group of women that were selling these sandwiches and were cursing up a storm to the customers, and the customers were cursing back. Give me my fucking Fritos. Put this in your mouth, you fat fuck. I mean, this is literally like this is like a little sandwich stand that he found. I mean, just a lot of entertainment, a lot of fun, and the only thing, it was just a lot of fun. I mean, you do find stuff on YouTube if you type in Insomniac with Dave Attell. But here's the problem. On DVD, I have 2 DVDs, which were the only DVDs released. Volume 1 and Volume 2. Volume 1 has 5 episodes. Volume 2 has 10 episodes. If you can count, that's 15 episodes total on DVD. There were 40 episodes and 4 specials released. That's 44. For some reason, Wikipedia says 45. I wonder why they say 45, because it was about 4 seasons and about 10 episodes a season, and then you had 4 specials. One in Rio de Janeiro, one in the South, one Atun, and one Slosh in Translation. I think that was in Tokyo, which I've never seen those. You can maybe find the Rio de Janeiro one online somewhere, but the other specials you can't find. But again, only 15 have been released on DVD over a possible 44. Why is that? I mean, is Comedy Central just too busy on fucking South Park and they'll only release South Park DVDs? I know I'm not the only one who remembers the show Insomniac with Dave Attell. Why not release the whole fucking series on DVD so people can see it? And I would love to buy it. I bought Volume 1, Volume 2. I want the rest. I mean, 15 out of 44, that's not even half. It's not even fucking half. Now, if you were to, again, I'm not saying I did, but if you were to go online, if you were to go to some torrents, perhaps you could find most of them except the 3 specials. Well, you could maybe find the Rio, but not the other 3 specials. like the Slosh in Translation, the Tokyo one. And if you wanted the other 40 episodes, maybe you could find all of them except Reno, Phoenix, and Albuquerque. Like those three are missing, are gone, or I don't know, never been out there. And if you were to do it, again, you'd be missing the Reno, the Phoenix, the Albuquerque episodes, and 3 of the specials. The Aptun, the South one, and the Tokyo one, Slosh in Translation. So you'd be missing 6. I would like all of them, not just 15 on DVD. And even if you were to do it online, you would find 38 of them, not all 44. But again, I bought your DVDs, I bought Volume 1, Volume 2, get the rest on fucking DVD. Have a DVD set with all of them. Have a box set. I would gladly buy the box set. I gladly would. Sell it on your fucking website. Go to, hey, you could order this from my website, comedycentral.com. I would do it. I'm sure I'm not the only one who would fucking do it. Let's see, other ones. Elf. The big one is Elf. I'm a big fan of Elf. And when Lionsgate released Elf on DVD in the US, you had certain features, like you had the original version of the pilot, which had a couple of little changes. You had some menus where Elf himself, the voice actor who played Elf, like the Elf character would introduce the DVD and so forth. But they were not they were the syndicated episodes. And for those who don't know, when I say uncut, I'm not saying for language or sex or anything. I'm talking about uncut as in, as the years go on, of course, more commercials are put in. More commercial time. And say if you have a 30-minute time span, and if your show is 25 minutes of that 30, and if a year or two goes by, it's like, okay, we need 3 minutes more of commercial time in this 30-minute spot. You have to cut stuff out of the episode. So instead of 25 minutes, it's maybe 23 minutes or 22 minutes or 21 minutes long. And then that's what's called the syndicated episodes. And usually what they cut out is something that has a piece of music that they don't want to buy the royalty for. They don't want to deal with the copyright. And Lionsgate, it was all these syndicated episodes. None of it was the original episodes. Which some of these had like 5 minutes missing. Some of them I could literally show you that the entire opening of the show, before they have an opening of the show and then you have the credits, the opening credits, sometimes the whole opening is missing. Or the whole ending of an episode is missing. I can name one right now. There's one where Alf and Willie Tanner were riding the railroad. The entire ending is cut out of the Lionsgate DVDs. So, I've talked about this before on my channel. I had to go to Germany and buy it. Port it over here from Germany. All 4 seasons. Now, I believe there's only 3 episodes that are edited. I want to say they're the episodes Try to Remember Me, For Your Eyes Only, and Somewhere Over the Rerun. I believe those 3 episodes are the only ones that are edited. But hell, 3 out of 4 seasons is better than all of them, which is what you get in the Lionsgate DVDs. I remember someone telling me that maybe it's because they're, quote, uncut in Germany. Something to do with when they got over there, and I don't know, something to do with the dubbing, or I don't know why. I really don't. It's laziness. Lionsgate, or if someone gave a fuck about Elf, they will look at those and go, wait a minute. Don't do this picture quality shit. They were the same picture quality. I know because I got ripped off in the Lionsgate DVDs. And I kept one of them because, you know, the little features. I don't think I have any more because I got pissed off when I bought the Germany DVDs. I got rid of the Lionsgate ones. I probably should have kept the first one season because I had the pilot. But hey, oh well. I was pissed. I looked at the picture quality. The picture quality was exactly the same. It was exactly the same. Same picture quality. So literally, if you want Elf, the 4 seasons, again, maybe 3 episodes at most are edited. The others are full. I think there's one where he accidentally electrocutes himself in a bathtub, and then they change stuff up. I think that's a little bit edited too. I don't know if that's one of these 3. I think that's Try to Remember Me. That might be that one, but that might be the other 3 I mentioned. But anyway, Elf, the full non-syndicated versions. Oh, the songs. Pay for the songs. Stop being cheap, Jack motherfuckers. Now, granted, I have Elf on DVD from Germany, but I should not have had to port them from Germany and spend a fucking shitload of money. And I did that because it's one of the shows I grew up with the most as a kid. I know there are other fans of Elf. Like I believe my friend Effrey is a fan of Elf. He can't get it unless you get a loan, Effrey, if you're listening, and get them from Germany. But yeah, it's bullshit. That should have been here in the U.S. See, another show. Scare Tactics. I'm a fan of this show, Scare Tactics. I remember, I believe Shannon Doherty had hosted at least the first season, maybe the second. And then Stephen Baldwin was a host, and then Tracy Morgan was a host. I think that some of the Tracy Morgan is on DVD. The first season might have been on DVD, but for some reason I think it was either a best of, or it was on it for such a short time it got out of print very quickly. I want the whole show on DVD and a box set, especially season 2. Now, if someone goes, well, they got sued. Well, if they got sued, then how the fuck are they able to produce more Scare Tactics shows? If it was season 1, at least the first 2 seasons. If they were sued within the first 2 seasons, then how come season 3 or season 4 or whatever happened with Tracy Morgan? Would that have been made if they were sued beforehand? And if it was one episode they had a problem with, then just take that one episode out. I'm fine if you're taking one episode out if I could get the rest of the fucking show on DVD. Hell, even if you go online, if you do happen to do that, there's still certain episodes of season 2 that no one can find. Weirdly enough, I think I have some of them on a VHS tape. Not all of them, but some of the missing season 2 episodes that, if you do perhaps look online and you see these batches, they're always missing the same ones. I think on my VHS tape, I have some of those episodes of Scare Tactics season 2. Not all of them, but I think some of them. Might be like 3 or 4 of them. But I have no way to rip a VHS. Have no way to do that. But I shouldn't have to do all that. I like the show. I would gladly buy DVDs of Scare Tactics. I had fun. You know, it's kind of like a horror version of Candid Camera. I mean, it's a bit fucked up, but everyone's like laughing and joking by the end of it. And that's why I could kind of laugh, because they're laughing about it and they're joking about it and they're smiling at the end of each one of them. And that's why it's easy for me to laugh. I thought they were funny. I thought they were entertaining, especially the first 2 seasons were for me the best ones. But yeah, I would like to see that show on DVD. You know, full set. See what other ones I could talk about. Of course, the SpiderMan, the 90s cartoon, which I believe is overseas, but it costs you an arm and a leg and a ball sack to get the shit. And I'm not paying that much money for it. I'm sorry. I don't have that much money. Money ain't growing on trees around here, folks. So, I mean, the X-Men got released. I actually put that on my wish list, Amazon wish list. Just I'm like, yeah, I forgot about X-Men. Haven't seen that forever. I want to pick those up sometime, those DVD sets. But at least I can do it. At least I have an opportunity. I just gotta save up some money. But at least I have the opportunity to do it in the U.S. Give me the opportunity to buy Spider-Man the 90s cartoon. It's like one of the most popular cartoons of the 90s as not on DVD. I know Fabio mentioned some other cartoons that I am curious about. Like, I guess there was a Silver Surfer cartoon. And then I guess there was an older Incredible Hulk cartoon with Lou Ferrigno. And I guess like the first season was a bit dark. I would actually like to see that. Hey, you know what? I would like to buy a DVD because I'm curious about Lou Ferrigno doing a Hulk cartoon and the first season being kind of dark. But hey, nope, I'm not allowed to do that. Sorry. Because they didn't release it. And the 90s Spider-Man cartoon, that just dumbfounds me. As many times as they rebooted that fucking character in a movie, and they're doing it again. But no, let's not release the fucking... Oh, it's rights. Hell, I remember, what was it, Fabio was talking about how, I believe the rights to the Spider-Man, like the... Disney now owns Marvel. Oh, what, because, what, Sony's being a prick? Well, Spider-Man's our character, so tough shit, Disney. None of you guys give a fuck about the Spider-Man 90s cartoon. And if you don't care, give it to someone else who does fucking care. God damn it, man. The 90s Spider-Man cartoon makes absolute zero fucking sense. But to me, a lot of these make no sense. And Sounding with Dave Attell, that's a very popular show on Comedy Central. I know a lot of people like that show. But yeah, you know, certain shows that no one fucking remembers that had half a season gets released on DVD. Scare Tactics, I know that was a big Sci-Fi Channel show. I know I'm not the only one to remember Scare Tactics. I'm glad, like, for example, the Jamie Kennedy Experiment, I have those on DVD. I like that show. Why not Scare Tactics? Let's see. But the Spider-Man makes no sense. This one, again, none of these will ever happen, but that's what the podcast is for. I watch a lot of, I always get this confused, G4 or Tech TV. And I really enjoy this review show called Judgment Day, where these two guys will review these video games. That's how I first heard about a game I like called Disaster Report and many others. And yeah, if you go on YouTube, once in a while you can find one review here, 2 reviews there. But it would be nice. I mean, the channel is dead long ago, so I don't know what happened to all that stuff. Did that just get erased? Did someone just... I don't know. Maybe some person in some bunker taped every episode on videotape and will release them one day in a set. I don't know. But again, it'd be nice to have like a set of Judgment Day episodes. I enjoy that review show, but that probably never happened because of copyright. It's just like, I remember there's if you go on YouTube, there's this, I remember this from back in the day, GamePro did a show. A video game show. And I was like, God, I remember that. But I guess it's because of copyright with all the video game characters, but it'd still be nice to see those shows on DVD. Beavis and Butthead. Oh my God, once again, I've done this before, but it deserves it. Fabio was nice to send me a complete set of the Beavis and Butthead show. Because I didn't know much about this, about Mike Judge released those 3 collections of Beavis and Butthead. I'm not talking about Volume 4, which was the new season that lasted 1 year, unfortunately. The 3 Mike Judge collections. First off, most of those are edited. And second off, that's only half the episodes of the show. There's still an entire half of the series not released on DVD. At least not officially. Because Mike Judge doesn't like them. I don't like them. So, what, you're telling me that maybe the studio would be okay to release it, but Mike Judge is like, I don't want to release them. I don't like them. The animation isn't that good. fuck you and your taste. How about that, my judge? I don't like you. Well, frankly, I don't give a fuck what you like. Just because you don't like it doesn't mean other people would not like them. Give people the fucking opportunity. Give them the chance. Give them the choice. This is why people download, because you don't give them choices. You're like, this is what I say, and you don't like it. Well, since I'm going pie in the sky with stuff like Judgment Day, pie in the sky would be, of course, WWF stuff. Like, if they release, like, an encyclopedia of box sets for, like, the old school WWF Superstars, or WWF Raw, especially the 90s. Of course, people go, just watch the network. Fuck the WWE network. I'm not paying $10 for a fucking rental. For streaming shit, they'll fucking pause and pause and pause some more. Fuck that. And then edit shit. And, oh, they change shit. That's a whole other fucking podcast. But yeah, Beavis and Butthead, it'd be nice to see that entire series on DVD. From pilot to last episode. With the music videos. Without all the edits. See, other stuff I can mention. I'm a ScoobyDoo fan. I grew up with ScoobyDoo, so it'd be nice to see. Like, they have the DVD, the best of the ScoobyDoo movies, which, yeah, that's what's called. I have it on my Amazon wish list. Because I would like to check those out again, because I remember seeing them. But even then, it's like, well, it's not all of them. It's like 15 of them. And so that's like another 9 that's not on there. Because, oh, we can't get the rights to this. Then pony up some fucking dough. Stop being cheap fucks. God damn it. That's what I'm tired of. Cheap fucks. No one wants a cheap fuck. It's like, hey, you want a hooker? Yeah, I want a high-priced hooker, not a cheap fuck. The only reason people use cheap fucks is because they don't have any money and they're cheap. Same fucking thing. Doesn't mean that's not what people want, though. But I mean, all of the new Scooby-Doo movies, you know, that show, including, I think, the Addams Family one could not be on there, and Tim Conway, I think, one couldn't be on there, and there's some others. Also, some of the, I guess, the Scooby-Doo and Scrappy Show Season 1 got released. Release all the others. Release all the other older shows of Scooby-Doo. It's fucking Scooby-Doo. And not this complicated bullshit of, well, this is on this set, Dynamite, and then this is on, some of that's on the Richie Rich Scooby-Doo set, and then some of this is on this other set, and then there's these ones called Spooky Tales, it's on that, and I don't need to buy 50 fucking DVDs. Just make one fucking set of the DVDs. How fucking hard is that? It's not fucking rocket science. Stripey sucks. Well, you know what? I like the show. I like Scooby-Doo. I like Shaggy. Casey Kasem, may rest in peace. I believe Don Messick was the voice of Scooby-Doo. I believe that's him. May he rest in peace. They're no longer with us. Get them on fucking DVD. Of course, obviously, The Simpsons. I mean, you release. You're so fucking slow with your releases. And I'm serious. Like, I'm gonna actually type this up, and I should have done this before. This is how slow they are with their fucking releases. Because I paid a lot of money for these fucking DVDs. Okay. And you stop at season 17. And this is how fucking slow you are with your releases, 20th century fuckface. Season 1 was in 2001, September. In 2002, you released one set, season 2. In 2003, you released one set, season 3. In in 2004, you released one set, season 4. Oh no, I gotta give them credit. They did release 2, season 4 and 5 in 2004. Okay, I'll give them credit for that. But why not 2003? Why was it just 1? 2002, why was it just 1? Oh, the next year, they released 2, season 6 and 7. In 2006, they released 2, 8 and 9. Oh, but in 2007, they released 1, which was season 10. Then 2008, they released 1, which was season 11. 2009, they released 1, which was season 12. 2010, 2011, 2012, they released 1 fucking season a year. Season 13, season 14, season 15. Why are you releasing once a year? If you released 2 a year, let's do some math here, folks. 2001, that was September, so okay, that's pretty early. Starting 2002, you release 2 a year. Let's count 2002, 2003, 2004. 2005, 2006, 2007, 2008, 2009, 2010, 2011, 2012, 2013, 2014. It's 13 years. Counting 2002 to 2014, that's 13 years. If you release 2 a year, 13 times 2 is 26. 26. Now, what season are they on? Like, seriously, what season are the Simpsons on? I can't remember now. What season are they on? Let me look real quick. They are on season 26. So, if you released 2 a year, you would have been up to date already by the time you fucking decide to, quote, cancel your releases. So, yeah, season 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, that's at least 9 seasons that you will not get on DVD now. And the show isn't ending anytime soon. So at least 11, 12, 13 seasons you won't get on DVD by the time the show, if it ever fucking ends. Fuck you, 20th Century Fuckface. Fuck you, Matt Groening. Fuck you, anybody connected to this shit. This is bullshit. This is horse shit. Pay a lot of money for these. How about you give me my fucking money back then if you don't do that? I'll just go out and buy a fucking DVD-R set with all the episodes if this was going to be the fucking case. All this is going to do is promote more downloading. But you're probably too stupid to fucking realize that, you dumb fuck. Let's see, others. MTV's Fear. I'll mention that because I actually remember that from, I believe, 2000. There's a show that lasted like 2 years. About 16 episodes. I remember it being very popular at the time. It was like MTV's second most popular show at the time. And I don't really remember why it got canceled. Someone says because of cost, but I don't really understand because it's not really an expensive show. For those who don't even remember the show, because of the success of the Blair Witch Project, MTV made a show where a few contestants would be left at a supposedly haunted location. They would have cameras connected everywhere, and they would do these these dares to see if they, if you complete the dares, and if you don't quit, if you don't leave, you get this, you get paid, you win. I just remember having fun with the show. I remember enjoying the show. But the only DVD that was released, which was funny, is Inside Fear, which is about the making of, behind the scenes. So you release a DVD about behind the scenes of Fear, but you don't release the actual fucking show on DVD? I always remember the opening, which had the Godsmack song, I'm not the one who's so far away that you feel the snake bite into my veins. I just remember having fun with the show. I mean, yeah, anytime I watched it, it was like, wow, these are a bunch of pussies. Man, I would win this fucking hook, line, sinker. But I'm guessing the people that they picked were, pretty much chicken shits. Otherwise, they would lose every fucking show and everyone get paid. So, but I'm guessing, they find the most chicken shit people, contestants, and or something like that. I don't know, but I still had a lot of fun with the show. I think they're on YouTube, and if you do go online, you can find them. But it'd be nice to have them on DVD instead of having to do that. See others. I remember this, it's not really serious, but it's this little thing called Cannibal Run 2001. I actually watched it when it aired on USA, which was, they went from New York to LA, and they would do all these dares and this cross-country race. And again, it was a race, it was a reality show, it was how you want to call it, but I remember having fun with that, Cannibal Run 2001, which I actually have taped on my VHS tape, but I don't know if it's even on YouTube anywhere. But that, I mean, that's something I wouldn't mind being put on DVD either. I guess it wasn't successful enough because they never did it again, but yeah, I liked it. Of course, gotta save the big one for last. 2003 Ninja Turtles cartoon. I mean, even the 80s cartoon deserves a better release. I mean, season 2 and such, you put like 13 episodes on one disc, so you have shitty quality. They're horribly out of order and all that stuff. I mean, it's only one of the most popular cartoons ever, and they treat it like dog shit. But particularly the 2003 cartoon, which I mentioned this on my last podcast, but I think it's a bunch of bullshit that I bought them all. A, they're out of order very badly. So now, like I said before, I gotta fucking save money just to buy a fucking DVD set online so that I can have the fucking episodes in order. And also to buy, well, to have the last season, which was never released in the US, just, well, in Australia. So I think that's a bunch of horse shit. And then Nickel and Diamond, Nickelodeon, they're not doing anything with it. Oh, we're just going to release 3 random episodes, and here you go. Per DVD. I'm thinking, why don't you... Nickelodeon, you're not a fucking poor company. You're not poor folks. We're poor. We're poor folks. You're making billions of dollars off Ninja Turtles just on merchandising. I guarantee you are. Billions of dollars on merchandising, and you can't cut a break and release the fucking 2003 cartoon on a season set. Here's season 1 in order. It's not that fucking hard. What comes after 1? 2? What comes after 7? 8? What comes after 20? 21? What comes after 35? 36? Put them in order. Season sets. Season 1, Season 2, Season 3, Season 4, Season 5, Season 6, Season 7. Put them all in a box set. For fuck's sake. It's not that fucking difficult. But again, that show just always gets the shit. It always gets shit on. It's the middle child, because everyone always talks about the 80s cartoon, and everything's gotta be going back to the 80s cartoon, because it's everything and everything and everything. Although that got a shitty deal on DVD as well. And then the new cartoon got all the fucking praise and pass, even though Raphael was a bitch in Heat. Playing poker with the fucking bitch from Home Alone 2 with their pigeons. But anyway. 2003 cartoon still just the shit, just the shaft, just the cock up the ass, and I don't like it. But just put it on fucking DVD, in order, season sets, not that fucking difficult. So yeah, I mean, some of the stuff I mentioned, Insomnia with Dave Attell, Elf, Steer Tactics, the 90s SpiderMan cartoon, stuff I wouldn't mind, like Judgment Day, MTV's Fear, WWF Raw, or Superstars, Beavis and Butthead, the rest of the ScoobyDoo stuff, The Simpsons, little stuff like Cannibal Run 2001, I mentioned Steer Tactics. What TV shows and cartoons would you like to see have a better DVD or to get on DVD? Feel free to let people know. Feel free to write in the comments section. So, anyway, that's just my little podcast thoughts on that. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you later.